Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back at it with another reaction video today. My boy KD, y'all seen him in some of my YouTube videos, you already know what it is. Today we're gonna be reacting to the most expensive house in the world. Haven't seen this before in my life. It's a 34-minute video. We're not gonna watch 34 minutes, we're gonna be skipping through. But like, opening scene of this house, that's ridiculous.
Insane.
I mean, like, I gotta just see what like what's going on the inside. Maybe there's like little kids in there that I can like touch. Okay, that's crazy. Cut that shit out. Alright, anyways, before we get the video started, man, make sure I go to nsquad.store, go get your university merch, man. Make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe, comment. You know, I'm always looking at y'all's comments to see what y'all are saying. I'm reacting to this video because someone told me to react to the most expensive house in the world, so literally leave a comment. Let me know, man. So, without further ado, let's get in the video. You gotta say anything?
Okay.
All right, y'all. As you can see, we made ourselves smaller, but the house is a little bit loud right now. So, y'all just bear with me. I don't know if y'all can even hear it, but if y'all can, bear with me. Without further ado, let's get in the video. Like, doesn't play.
Whoa! Off rip, just Aston Martin pulling up.
That kind of looks like the one my dad got.
Yeah, it does.
Low key. Like, what do you do? Like, if you actually had a crib like that, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, I'll walk around naked all day. Okay. Jesus. This looks like a fucking cinematic movie. This is like a literal movie scene type of house. It's not even a house. It's like a hotel.
I don't know. Not a hotel. It's like a resort.
Yeah.
The top out-of-sight class. Those with immense wealth who live in private luxury, barely glimpsed by the average civilian. This is old money that echoes across generations, weaving the fabric of our collective history.
Who the f would put that? This is the type of house to be haunted. Matter of fact.
What do you?
It's like
why would you put that there?
That's a haunted house. So they turned it into a
skull.
haunted house. Like, oh yeah, like you walk into the crib like, oh yeah, this is my dad. He's dead. Like, it's cool.
And forming the very institutions of our modern world.
Yo, that's crazy.
Wait.
Look at the over top. Wait.
That's the whole house.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be $1 billion. That actually has to be $1 billion. Like,
Nah, more than that, bro. I wonder how much like just the landscaping alone is. Where is this shit?
Welcome to Chateau du Champ de Bataille.
Oh, Chateau de Bataille!
So welcome to one of the most expensive homes in the entire world. We're here in Normandy, France, where behind me, that's right, that is one of the most expensive homes ever in the world. And in this episode, we're getting a tour of the house, the property, the whole thing. This is the
That looks like the type of house I'd be in France, though, to be honest.
largest private garden in all of Europe, and it's actually so big that we need a golf cart to tour the space.
Golf cart? You need a car, like, what?
Bonjour. This is Zachary with Barnes International, and he will be touring us around the grounds.
Bonjour à tous, welcome everyone.
Why is he so perfect? I'm sorry. He's like,
so elegant.
yeah, like, what the
All right, let's roll.
Let's go.
So the estate encompasses over 300 acres of land, consisting of 6 main structures on the property that we'll be touring. The grotto and the Indian palace. We've got the main chateau and the gardens, then the Greek theater and the greenhouse. We're actually staying overnight here at the chateau, but more on that later.
Is he naked? Bro, that got me so off guard. We're staying here overnight. Bro's just in his underwear looking over.
Now before we immerse ourselves into this world of
See, bro?
unfathomable wealth and to reveal the price tag of this listing, we need to understand.
Guess how much do you think it is?
500 million.
I'm saying like,
Nah, 650. That's a lot.
I'm saying like some random shit, like 1.1 billion. That shit gigantic. In the middle of France too is ridiculous.
Understand the history.
I don't know. Imagine like
Chateau-
imagine like the relics in that hoe.
de champ de bataille, or the battlefield
Alien alone off all this.
Yeah, facts.
castle, was built in 1652 by royal architect Louis Laveau, who takes his place in the history books for designing the Palace of Versailles, where the royal French
So he made the Palace of Versailles.
family
Basically made his own crib. Asleep?
lived a mere 20 years after this. This chateau is actually the prototype inspiration for Versailles. Famous French gardener André Lenotre, who created the gardens
Fuck normal reaction videos. We're having like a history time right now, bro.
History class.
of Versailles, also designed the gardens here at this chateau. So this is a piece of living history. Now, during the French Revolution, the chateau was stormed and the furniture was sold throughout France. The home then passed through various owners over the years, even serving as a
Alright, I'm not trying to have a history lesson. All this shit. Let's get into the royal gardens.
starting our tour here in the formal gardens, which are
Yo,
absolutely
that's crazy.
Look at all that in the back. Like, what are you doing all
I
that?
think I'd sprint around naked all day.
colossal.
So we're now at the center of the property.
Yeah.
What's the significance about this behind me?
So the exact place where we are now, it's the perfect middle of the castle. That means there is 500 meters on that part and 500 also on this one.
So back in 1992, all of what we're looking at right now was just an overgrown field lost to time. Until Jacques found the original garden design plans in the chateau. He then excavated and recreated these gardens exactly how they would have been almost 400 years ago. First, he dug a 550-meter long canal, which is definitely a defining feature.
What? Why would you need that? To what extent do you need a 550-foot canal? Yeah. Go for a
Of the
swim.
property to feed the vast network of elaborate fountains and water features, such as this circular entrance fountain with these gilded statues of dolphins emerging from the sea, surrounding an ornate globe rising in the center. Even where we're standing right now at the center of the property, you've got the
Alright, we're going to the Greek theater part.
Damn.
I'm just confused.
There's also a theater here.
Yeah, so it's inspired by a Greek temple because during the
Garden of Eden. Where are they?
17th century in Europe, the archaeologists, they just discovered all the Greek temple and everything, so that they were trying to reproduce it in all the biggest home, like this castle, for example.
Wow. So back in the day when they
They
discovered
have literal like art monuments of like this is what this is in my own house. That's
for
crazy.
the Greek theater, the wealthiest of the wealthiest
Yeah.
wanted to say, hey, I want to have a Greek theater at my home.
Yeah, because for them it was amazing, this discovery. It was completely new. They didn't knew this was existing because it was a
Alright, what's going on? Indian Palace.
Go to most replayed. Go back.
Most replayed? Okay.
It gotta be something there.
Yeah. Yo.
home in the world, but I think this is priceless.
It's hard to put a value on
Yeah.
everything we've seen. So check out this hallway. Apparently now we're going to the indoor swimming pool in the Indian Palais. Oh, whoa. Are so old, I'm not going to touch a single thing. This is
That's the type of house you just get lost in.
also the kind of
Yeah, that's understandable. I'm like young
There's
and
no way
lost.
nobody. I don't know how he knows where he is.
Facts.
home where you could spend at least a week here minimum and still not explore everything. Like, what is that iron door? Where's that go? I smell chlorine, so I guess we're getting close.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Oh, there's a bed right next to this pool.
That's some like king shit. Like I'm gonna hop out of bed and jump in a
Jump in the
pool. Facts.
Indoor swimming pool.
If you had a crib, well, what's your dream crib looking like?
I'm having. I gotta start there. I gotta have the court. I gotta have the basketball court.
Basketball court. All right, valid.
I have.
How big? Like we're talking like this
Nah,
big?
like NBA court type. Oh, the house?
Yeah, like how
that big.
That big. Oh, okay, now you're tripping. All right. You got it.
Okay, you can. Then we're gonna have the football field. We're gonna have the hockey. We just have every sport in ever created. We're just gonna have everywhere.
Type shit. So like cricket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cricket. In
Yeah,
case
alright.
I want to play cricket one day or something.
All right. Type shit.
And just a bed.
What's the
That's
house
it.
looking like?
Just-
So just like this.
Just a big sports complex. Everything, every sport, and then just a bed, like
Just one bed.
Just one bed.
And like you got a nightstand or hell no.
Nah, just
no,
bed.
no. All right, but type
Just
shit.
a bed, just in the middle. Yeah.
All right.
A box? A box of what?
Slight intermission, boys.
One eternity later.
Did you go?
At the do a little children business.
Okay, all right. See, this is just too much, bro. I just need like a nice designed, chill home.
That's why I just got my little bed.
Another little library sitting area.
All right, we're skipping. We're skipping to the end. This is getting too long.
And then if we continue on, the ceiling gets a little lower. There's another area over here where you would be butchering your meat. You have all the quail hanging.
It's literal. Oh, it's not even like a house. It's like a literal like museum, I think.
A boar for dinner.
What is going
Going even
on?
further back, getting even colder. This is the wine storage here, an actual wine cellar. And at
Said it was the wine cellar.
the very end, this is pretty crazy. This is where you would store your fruit from the summer. So you would harvest all your apples in the fall, bring them down here for the winter, and they would stay preserved just because the temperatures are so cool. And then even in this room, there's a fireplace to heat the place. And then there's actually another stairwell at the back of the kitchen, which leads us up. And instantly it gets warmer. It's pretty incredible how the subterranean kitchen actually cools
Like, how many people live in this house?
It just gotta be one. Like
the food.
one dude that's just doing it for no reason.
And now we're back where we were by the chapel and the dead zoo. For reference, we're back in the foyer. That's the front door. This is the back door, which leads into the chateau courtyard, which is super impressive, especially from the view of the drone, seeing how large this courtyard is in comparison to a human, or even had the car pulling up earlier. And here you get the true perspective of the chateau. So behind me, that's where we're sleeping. That's actually for rent, so you can actually rent those rooms out and stay here.
We gotta
It's
do
a
it.
hotel.
Let's pop out to France and
There
just
we
do that
go.
right quick.
There's a restaurant off to the left here, and then behind me,
A restaurant in the house, yeah.
this is where the owner lives. So we haven't even toured this entire wing, and we haven't even toured the wing behind us here for a perspective of just how freaking huge this chateau is. Of everything we've seen, what was the craziest, the most impressive, the most beautiful thing that you saw? Again, I want to thank the teams at Barnes International for giving us the opportunity to come out here to Normandy and share something.
All right, man. So that is gonna conclude the video for the most expensive house in the world. Katie talked about his dream house. I didn't really talk about mine. I guess we could say that for
yours?
another video.
Oh, you don't talk about
I think we should save it for another
Alright,
video.
save.
If we get like 3,000 likes on this video, we'll do another like expensive house tour. Y'all gotta just tell me if y'all like these or not. You know, I'm trying new things every reaction video, so you just gotta talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, make sure to go to nnsquad.store, get y'all's merch. I know I'm not wearing it right now. No promo, but go to nnsquad.store, get y'all's merch. 3,000 likes, y'all. We'll do another video. Type shit.
And then squad starts. And then squad.store.